Salve a tutti gente e bentornati qui con The Cat Lady. Bene, allora, prima di cominciare vorrei fare due piccoli avvertimenti. Come potete notare, finalmente sono riuscita a migliorare la qualità video dei miei video e a migliorare il volume del microfono. Inoltre, non c'è più quel fastidioso logo di Bandicam che avevo prima. Perché? Perché ho preso un altro sistema per registrare, che va anche abbastanza bene, diciamo. Certo, qualche volta mi scatta, però perlomeno mi fa dei video bellissimi e inoltre molto bello, si sente anche molto bene la mia voce. Ora, eravamo arrivati a questo punto, dovevamo fare un sacrificio di spirito e un sacrificio di sangue, da quanto ho capito, da quello che mi ha detto la signora, questa vecchia signora che non si capisce se è Dio, se è il diavolo, se è la morte, però a quanto pare dobbiamo fare questo per poter uscire dal suo mondo. E se non avevo capito male mi aveva detto di spegnere una candela, quindi io adesso la spengo. Vediamo che succede. Ciao ciao. Oh! Ah, lo spirito, dovevamo dare un'anima in cambio della nostra. Quindi questo si deve suicidare, giustamente. E... bye bye.
They left me no choice, Alice. Maybe one day you'll forgive me.
Ai. Non so voi, ma a me è sembrato che affondava nel pavimento. Ma deve essere stata una mia illusione ottica. Ok.
See how easy that was? Now, head back to the field. You've got a job to do, Susan.
Già, devo andare a diventare un angelo vendicatore. Vado, oh signora. Il dipinto immagino di non poterlo toccare. Infatti, ti pareva. Vabbè. E adesso andiamo a fare tutto il ritroso. Oh! Che comodo.
What the? How did I get back here?
Sei in un mondo onirico, non so stupirti. Tanto, probabilmente adesso ci ritroviamo la casa subito dopo 10 centimetri. Il cadavere non lo guardiamo perché tanto è quello che abbiamo visto prima. Dai Susan, su. Hai le gambe, puoi anche correre se vuoi. Però non lo fai, vero? Ecco, ti pareva. Infatti non mi accorcia il tragitto, giustamente. No, deve farmi fare tutto da capo. Però comunque questi fondali sono belli, quindi sono belli da vedere. Dai, su, Susan. Su, su. Dopo che abbiamo passato il baobab, dove siamo? Ah, finalmente. Su, dai, che ci manca solo poca strada, tipo 1 chilometro. Dai, dai, dai. Che bello passeggiare per i boschi senza saper cosa dir. Coraggio, Susan. Coraggio, se volete passare. No. Su, che bella camminata che abbiamo fatto. Su, hop, hop. Brucia la cellulite, ragazza. Donna, voglio dire, scusa. Perdono. Su, su, su. Come on, hop, hop. Su che siamo arrivati. Allora, immagino di dover entrare qua, perché dall'altra parte giustamente la strada è sbagliata. E poi aveva detto di è bloccata, voglio dire. E aveva detto di tornare qui. Quindi, esaminare, no, perché la porta è aperta, quindi entriamo. Bene, questo boom mi fa già capire che siamo già arrivati nel posto giusto. E quindi direi, vai, alla scoperta. Ora che mi viene in mente, abbiamo un piede di porco. E qui abbiamo una fossura fatta con delle travi. assi, scusate, perdon, assi. E quindi utilizziamo questo simpatico piede di porco su queste belle assi. Vai Susan, usa la tua forza bruta. Brava, 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 brava. Un buco completamente pieno di sangue. Cosa ci sarà mai in un buco pieno di sangue? Non ho la più pallida idea. Però no, ho infilare la mano. No. Ho come la sensazione di sapere che questo porterà guai. Però mi sa che è l'unico modo. Oddio. Incrociamo le dita, gente. Vai. Oddio. Giustamente, un sacrificio di sangue. No! Eccolo lì. Merda. Ok, Susan, non preoccuparti. Stai tranquilla. Prendi un cerotto, andiamo a cercare qualcosa. Quella bastarda di una vecchia. Quanto è stronza, perché mi sono fidata? No! No! Ma bastarda! Che faccio, mo? Forse devo... Ecco, infatti. Sacrificio di sangue per far partire un macchinario. Bella la canzone. Ecco, infatti adesso divento verde. Ora posso uscire, rompipalle che non siete altro. Wow, mechanic. Me lo devo segnare. Vai, vai. Corri. The first program James Conner. Bella la canzone, veramente. Che figata la schermata. Wow, questo gioco ha sempre dei fondali sempre più belli, cazzarola. La luce! Corri, Susan! Grazie, Michalski. Corri, Susan. Vai nella luce, vai verso la salvezza. Oi. Mi sa che la salvezza non c'era tanto, né? Bene. Ok. Cosa succede? Sono che brutto suono. Mi sa che ho finito il capitolo. Credo. Penso. Suppongo. Può darsi. Fantastico, sta piovendo. No, no, no. Interessante. Bello. Bello. La prima parte è stata veramente bella. Ok. Sì, vai. Ti sei bloccato? Non ti sei bloccato, vero? Bravo, ecco. Vedi che quando si chiede le cose con le buone maniere si fanno? Ecco. Allora. Sì, ah, ok. Quindi sì, ho passato il capitolo. And Capper 2. Seconda nascita. Wow.
Yes, I do enjoy fine art. Thank you for noticing. There's a certain raw beauty to it that modern painters often fail to recreate.
Mi sa che siamo dello psicologo.
I always wanted to be an artist myself, but it'll be a long time before I can call myself that.
Beh, non è che ti rimanga
I
molto
often
tempo.
say that patients are my canvas, but my job is more about restoration, obviously. I look at the damaged human minds and bring them back to their former beauty.
Quindi sei proprio uno psicologo, sì.
I'm sorry, I'm probably boring you.
No, it's not that. It's just...
Cosa?
It's been a difficult couple of days. I'd really like to go home.
Of course, and go home you will. As soon as we've done this little assessment, okay? You probably know how it works. I've read in your file you used to be a
Oh,
nurse.
un altro pezzo
Yes,
del
I know
passato
very
di
well how it
Susan.
works. You want to check if I'm nuts.
Well, I wouldn't use that expression, obviously. But yes, we have to make sure you're safe and figure out how to help you. Also, as a nurse yourself, you know there's always paperwork involved. These forms won't fill themselves.
Troppa burocrazia.
Honestly, Susan, you have nothing to worry about.
Ho
This is
tentato di
just a
suicidarmi.
formality. I could tell straight away that you are not nuts.
Parlo coi gatti.
Fine. What would you like to know? I will answer all your questions. Then I'll go home, take a long shower, and catch up on sleep.
Wonderful. Let's see then. Where do we begin?
Ok, allora la seduta con lo psicologo deve essere dopo questo, allora, teoricamente. Sono in un ospedale. Bello.
She's awake, Doctor.
Good evening.
Buongiorno.
It's good to see you awake at last. You're in the Cedar Lake Hospital.
Ok.
My name is Andrew. I'm one of the doctors. Would you confirm your name for me, please?
Susan.
Susan.
Hi, Susan. I'm glad to see you're all right. You're on the ward now. Your condition is stable. I can see your brain functions just fine and there's no permanent damage of any sort. We've checked your internal organs and they're fine too. You're a very lucky lady, Susan. You might experience extreme tiredness and lethargy for a couple of days, but that should soon pass. I would advise plenty of rest now. The nurses on this ward will take it from here. Please let them know if you need anything.
Ok.
Take care, Susan. Yeah?
Sì, sì, tranquillo, sono calma e seduta su un letto.
Please, don't try to speak. What did you say? Don't worry, Mrs. Ashworth. Your arm is fine. No. There was nothing wrong with your arm, darling. Now calm down.
L'ho perso il mio braccio.
Would you like me to get you some water? Let me get you a drink. I'll be back in a second.
Ho perso il mio braccio per colpa di una vecchiaccia. Meno male che era solo una cosa metafisica, perché altrimenti è stata bella. No, il suo braccio sta bene. Mhm. Mhm. Ti prego, non bloccarti ogni volta. Oh, ecco.
I'm sorry, Susan. Did I wake you? I have to take your blood pressure. 2 seconds and I'm gone.
Ok, tranquilla. Mi hai svegliato, stronza.
My name is Liz, by the way. I'm sorry. I know this isn't very nice. Believe me, I hate waking people up just for this. But being a nuisance is part of my stupid job, unfortunately. Oof, I hate this place. Tell you what, Susan. Can I call you Susan? So anyway, I shouldn't say it, but you know I'm going to anyway. You are so lucky. It's crazy. You doing what you'd done, and her walking in, seeing what she saw. That was a chance. 1 in a million. I'm not making any sense again, am I? I'm tired. They're working us to death here, you know. Modern day slavery. One day I'll tell them what I really think. I swear I will. Ah, and here it is. You've got the blood pressure of an 18-year-old.
Sono giovane. Che bello.
Just wanted to say lucky, I think. And that I hope you've changed your mind about some things. Got to go, but I'll see you later. You take care, sweetheart, yeah?
Ma mi lascia attaccato il braccio per la pressione? Che cacchio di infermiera sei? Vabbè. Bene, interessante intermezzo. Deve avere a che fare con lo psicologo, però. Molto probabilmente. Credo. Probabilmente. Oh, bene. Bello. Sono sola. Adesso mi alzerò probabilmente. Ok. Ok. Sì? Che succede? Perché non mi posso muovere? Cosa? Che succede? Che cavolo sta succedendo? Oddio, la lampada è impazzita. Che cacchio? Che cacchio? Oh, prendo un po' di sole. Forse ne ho... Oh mio Dio, forse ne ho preso un po' troppo. Oh mio Dio. Oh. Ha brustolito Susan come una costoletta. Cotoletta? O costoletta? Un cibo a caso. Scegliete voi. Eh sì, hai fatto un brutto sogno, Susan. Oh, buongiorno. Cioè, buonasera, buonanotte.
Bad dream?
Posso parlare? No, solo un sogno come un altro. Ignora. No, poverina. Beh sì, consoliamoci, facciamoci una chiacchierata. Sì. Era veramente brutto.
A really bad one.
I knew it. I could see as soon as I came in the room that you were having a nightmare. I guess I shouldn't have woken you up.
Come lo sapevi? Vabbè.
What was it about?
I was burnt alive.
Bello, vero? Uno di sogni
Actually,
fantastici.
it reminds me of something that happened the other day.
Cosa?
There was this woman on the emergency unit, and she really wanted to smoke, you know? But they wouldn't let her, of course. She wasn't well at all, not just injured, but not right in the head. She was on 10 litres of oxygen through the face mask. She had to stay in bed, she was told.
Direi bene.
But she wouldn't listen, of course, and as soon as they'd left, she lit up a fag. The whole room went up in flames, and so did she.
E beh, se accendi una sigaretta vicino a una bomboletta d'ossigeno sei un po'
You
scema.
didn't really want to know that, did you? That's just me and my big gob. Typical. I never know when to shut up.
Oddio, pettegolezzi da pronto soccorso. Sei infiammata una donna. Dai, chiacchierate.
What was your name again?
I forgot to introduce myself, didn't I? I always do that. So sorry, Susan. My name is Elizabeth. But you can call me Liz, like everyone else.
You're here a lot. Every time I open my eyes,
Già,
I
è vero,
see you.
non dovresti
They
lavorare.
make auxiliaries do crazy hours here. Seriously, I feel like I've got no life sometimes. I'll be here till the morning. To be honest, I keep coming here to hide. Please don't give me away. I just want to rest my legs for 2 minutes, that's all.
What
Bene.
happened
Scopriamo
to
cosa è
me?
successo mentre eravamo dall'altra
How
parte.
much do you remember?
I took some pills, and I fell asleep in the chair. I remember how the room kept spinning around me slowly. I felt so calm, and then...
No, meglio
I woke up
raccontare.
here, and I saw you. Can you now tell me who found me, and what happened?
Well, your body went into a coma. You were lucky she came home and found you. I told you that before.
What? Who found me?
Appunto.
Your daughter, of course. She called an ambulance. If
Chi?
it wasn't for her, you would sure be dead now, Susan.
My daughter.
Cosa?
Yes. Why? Why'd you look so pale all of a sudden? Susan?
Non c'ho una figlia!
I don't have a daughter.
Infatti, quello che pensavo anch'io.
Whoever she is, she lied.
But why would she do that?
How should I know? I was in a coma, apparently.
So she lied. It doesn't change the fact that you owe her your life.
I was fine. I didn't ask for any help.
Brutta cosa da dire.
Sorry. How long have I been here?
I was told you arrived at the hospital at 7 in the evening. You had a cardiac arrest in the ambulance.
Ah, bene.
They had to resuscitate you. Your heart stopped beating for nearly a minute, but they managed to bring you back.
Ah, però.
You went to the intensive care unit, where they gave you a dose of antidote and pumped your stomach.
Wow.
As soon as your condition was stable, they brought you on this ward. It's called Dime Ward.
Dolce riposo.
I call it Die Ward, because all the patients who come here want to die.
Ah.
It's a suicide watch unit. That's why it's so strict. You have to be careful. Nurses here are trigger happy with the sedatives.
Lo terrò a mente.
When will they let me go home?
I'm not sure. Probably not today. Maybe tomorrow. Look, I shouldn't say that, but you seem like a nice person.
Oh,
I
grazie.
feel like I should warn you. There's this doctor here. They call him Dr. X. He's a chief of psychiatry in this hospital. You won't be able to go home until he's talked to you, and he's really good at getting into your head. You know what I'm saying?
È il nostro
He will
psicologo.
ask you a lot of tricky questions. But he's a really great guy. You should trust him.
Dimmi di più
Tell
sul
me
dottore.
more about this Dr. X.
His name is Xavier Zellman, but everyone just calls him Dr. X. He comes on the ward often, usually late in the afternoon or in the evening. I personally really like him. But you hear all sorts of stories in a place like this, you know.
Davvero?
I don't know what to believe anymore. All I know is he's been very friendly and supportive. Some doctors won't even say hello to you. But Dr. X usually stops and asks how I am. He knows I have some problems. He can see I'm not happy here. He actually offered me some free weekly sessions. I think I might take him up on his offer.
What are they saying about him?
Oh yeah, they say he's a big flirt. Nurses, cleaners, patients.
Ah,
He
però.
doesn't care, as long as they're wearing a skirt. One
però.
girl I knew, Linda, I heard they had an affair. Stupid girl. Well, she left, and I never saw her again.
Oh.
Now, why do you think that is? Dr. X got her knocked up. They covered it up and quietly got rid of her. Probably paid her some money. I don't know how these things work, but it must have been enough to shut her up. I bet he'll be more careful now.
I puttaniere,
But
insomma.
I can't really say a bad word about him, personally. Well,
Che cacchio sta dicendo?
one thing. Maybe. Don't laugh, okay? He's got a weird smell.
What do you mean?
He smells funny. I don't know. Maybe it's just bad aftershave. Or maybe it's something he eats.
Oh, thanks for the warning. I'll try not to get too close to him.
Now that I think about it, there's something else too. I'll tell you this, Susan. He starts talking to you, and you just open up and tell him everything. It's very odd. I don't exactly hide things from people, but he got some really private stuff out. Really private. You know what I mean?
Ho
Things I
capito.
wouldn't tell my mother about. And we haven't even started those sessions yet.
Oddio.
So, be prepared for that.
Ho capito.
Sure.
Ho capito.
But it's a bit too late. I think I made it very clear when I swallowed those pills.
Allora, vediamo un po' cos'altro possiamo fare. Dimmi di più di questo 8X. No, l'abbiamo già fatto. Hai visto questa mia figlia? Ecco, forse dovremmo
Did
sapere
you
queste
see
cose.
this daughter of mine?
No, sorry, Susan. Apparently, she came in the ambulance with you. But then she remembered something and had to go. I think someone mentioned she went in quite a hurry.
Of course she did. She was worried I'd ask her what she was doing in my flat.
Appunto.
Saving your life?
Do I really have to give her a benefit of the doubt just because of that?
One would assume so. That girl is a hero. Maybe real heroes always leave before their identity is revealed.
Or she was a burglar, attempting to steal from me.
Beh, una ladda gentile però.
That's a possibility too. Have you got anything very precious in your flat?
Silenzio. Totale. No, direi proprio di no.
Maybe.
Maybe. Dimmi qualcosa di te, sono stanca. Forse è meglio sapere qualcosa su di lei, magari potremmo rincontrarla.
Tell me
quindi-
something more about yourself.
Me? I'm a nobody.
Ah, ok.
I'm just a hard-working girl. We all have to pay our bills somehow, right? I rent a room not far from here. There are 2 other girls living in the house. One is an auxiliary nurse, like me. She's always sick. The other one is a stripper.
Oddio.
At least I think so. She's
Spogliarellista.
never home at night.
Maybe she works at night, like you.
Yeah, but I don't leave for work wearing red stockings and heels, do I?
No,
Spettacules.
you're right. You're a real nurse, not some man's fantasy of one.
I used to do all that for my boyfriend.
Ah,
You know,
vabbè.
dress up as a sexy nurse and
Vabbè,
all.
se dici ste cose...
Well, I did it just once, really. He didn't like it that much. He didn't like me that much either. Broke up with me last Valentine's Day. Of all the days, he chose that one, eh?
già. Brutta roba.
He never told me why, but I don't care anymore.
Però se dici ste cose così in giro, mi sa che non è così difficile da parte del dottor X riuscire a farti cavare delle cose.
I'm tired. Let me sleep now.
Dai, dai che voglio fare un po' di
I'll see you
gameplay.
again. Be careful who you trust here, Susan. They will be watching you.
How do I know you're not one of them?
Vero? Ottima domanda.
You don't. But do I really look like a bad person to you?
I don't know. Maybe not.
I'll see you tonight.
Ok.
Remember what I said. Dreams are just dreams.
Ok.
But when they turn into nightmares, it's good to have someone there to pinch your arm and wake you up. Right?
Vero. Quindi? E quindi? Ah, ok, siamo di nuovo dallo psicologo, bene.
We'll start with a little chat about your childhood.
Bene.
I want you to be as honest as possible.
Ok.
It's important if we want to get to the bottom of your problem. Count to 10 and tell me when you're ready, Susan.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 e 10. Vai!
This isn't all about whether you're nuts or not, like we said before. It's about finding what has caused how you're feeling now and creating a working solution. In order to achieve that, I need to get to know you better. Can we talk about your childhood first? Your parents. When you're a child, your life revolves around them. What was your father like? Did you have a good relationship with him?
Yeah, I had a great dad.
Oh, che bella immagine.
I have very fond memories of my father. He was always there for me, no matter what I did. He never got angry or upset.
Che carino.
I suppose I never really gave him any reasons to be. I was a good child. Not perfect. But then again, no one's perfect. Whatever made me try to kill myself, it definitely has nothing to do with him.
Where is he now?
He died 6 years ago.
Oh,
Cancer.
aia.
Do you miss him?
Of course I miss him. How can you even ask me that?
It's my job to ask these questions, Susan. Let's talk about your mother now. What was she like? Would you care to tell me about her?
Gli diamo un passato meraviglioso o un passato un po' brutto? Beh, per quello che farei io... Ma... sono un po' troppo buona forse, però... io le darei comunque una madre
I can't
meravigliosa.
complain. My mum was great. She brought me up well. Me and her, we were like best friends, like soulmates. We did everything together.
Ma?
She passed away 7 years ago. When Dad first got diagnosed with cancer, it was too much for her. He kept pretending he was fine, but she just couldn't take it. Her heart gave up. She died quickly. My father kept fighting it. Another 8 months of illness and intensive chemo finally beat him, though. He thought he was unbeatable, but he wasn't.
Oddio.
Okay, I'm beginning to get a better picture. That's enough about your parents for now. Let's take 2 minutes, and we will talk about something else.
Ok. Oh, bene. Quindi... oh, inizia il let's play. Vai.
I need to get out of this place. I hate hospitals. Besides, I really want to go home and forget all about this.
Ok, gente. Andremo ad esplorare l'ospedale nella prossima parte. Spero vi sia piaciuta questa parte e ci rivediamo al prossimo episodio. Ciao!